Everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Varun Kaushal and I am a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. Today I am going to discuss about Farm Bill 2020. The streets were taken down by the farmers across the states of Haryana and Punjab after the release of the three agriculture reform bills by the Parliament on the 20th September 2020. The states observed protests, bans with road blocking and massive rallies by the opposition and the farmers projecting their disagreements with the bills passed. The major alleged concerns were oppression of farmers with the laws that would corporatize agriculture, hence would damage the present working of the current mandi system. The releases of the bills have created mistrust and chaos in the farmers as their input was not taken in, and implementation of these would certainly affect the market as a whole. Not only this, but it will also put the farmers in a vulnerable situation without any guaranteed prices by the government purchases and would hamper the revenue system of the states. The three bills brought forth, which led to protests all over the country, are Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Bill 2020. The bill, through clauses 3 and 4, gives freedom to the farmer to indulge in intrastate or interstate trade in areas outside the APMC mandis. It also prohibits the collection of any market fee under the state APMC Acts with respect to such trade outside the APMC market yards. The bill also provides clause 14, which gives it an overriding effect over the inconsistent provisions of the state APMC Acts. Also, the central government has been given powers to frame rules and regulations under the Act. Farmers Agreement of Price Assurance and Farm Services Bill 2020. It seeks to create a legal framework for contract farming in India. Essential Commodities Bill 2020. It sanctions for regulating the supply and stock limit of certain specified agricultural produce under extraordinary circumstances such as an extraordinary price, rise and natural calamity of grave nature, etc. What are the aims of the bills? The main target of the bills is to break down the monopoly created by government meddling in agricultural trade. This would be achieved by creating trading areas free of middlemen and government taxes external to the structure of agricultural produce market committees. It aims to provide the farmers an open market so that they can sell their produce directly to these new zones and don't have to go through the middlemen or to pay heavy levies such as mandi fees. It wants to remove stockholding limits as well as to curb on interstate and intrastate trade. These bills aim to promote the creation of farmer produce organizations on a large scale that will help in creating a farmer-friendly environment for contract farming where small players can benefit. These bills aim to provide opportunity for the private players to invest in warehousing, guarding and other marketing infrastructure. The reasons for the opposition against the constitutional provision of federalism. Agriculture and markets are under the state subject in List 2, Entry 14 and 28 respectively. Hence, the regulations are a direct encroachment upon the functions of the states. This provision is looked against the spirit of cooperative federalism enshrined in the Constitution. Removal of MSP. The breakdown of monopoly of the APMCs is an end to the assured procurement of food grains at minimum support prices. Centre justifies this call as a step towards the One Nation, One Market plan. No mechanism for price fixation. The Price Assurance Bill just offers protection to farmers against price abuse and does not recommend the instrument for price fixation. The involvement of private player is seen as a threat to the farmers. There is no legal framework to protect the exploited farms from the private corporate entities that would enter the unorganized sector. Food security undermined. The ease in the regulation of food items will cause the exporters, processors and traders to hold back the produce throughout the harvest season when prices are generally lower and to release them later when prices increase. This would lead to no security of food as the states would have no information about the availability of stocks within the state. This would only promote inflation with irrational volatility in the prices and increase black marketing on whole. In conclusion, I'd just like to say that the protests around the country in regards to the farm bills has been the talk of the town, which could only be brought down by providing statutory backing to the minimum selling prices and procurement in the new bill so that the fears of farmers can be eliminated. The bill does benefit farmers by removing middlemen, but this would only be into implementation when there are roads that link villages to markets, climate-controlled storage facilities, the electricity supply is made reliable and available to power those facilities, and food processing companies who compete to buy their produce. The central government should involve state governments in implementation of the laws and should statutory bodies to monitor the working of the governments in this regard. The government should also assure the farmers of the procurement of the produce along with the MSPs they would adopt as to safeguard the interests of the small farmers. The government needs to clarify the fears of farmers as well as to provide them with the right awareness and guidance in regards to the new regulations. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions regarding the video, please do ask in the comment section, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel LEXCLIQ.